Let's be honest, trying to find clothes that fit you perfectly off the rack can be a little bit of a nightmare. So in this video, I'm going to be testing out a brand called Hockerty. They let you submit your own measurements, design your own fit, and get a custom made garment just for you. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through the entire process from setting up my profile on my computer at home, selecting what items of clothing I want, taking my own measurements, and at the end, I'm going to show you exactly how the items of clothes fit. So if you've ever struggled with finding clothes that fit you well, then this might be a game changer for you. All right, so let me show you exactly how this process works. This is where you're going to be able to really customize everything, the fabric that you're choosing, the lining of your jackets, etc. And it's all done through their website. First, you're going to need to create a profile. This is all just going to be basic information, but this is key because this is where your measurements are going to be saved for any future orders you might want to take. So now it's time to take my measurements. Now with this, there is certainly room for error with you taking your own measurements. I would potentially suggest getting somebody to help you, but it's very basic. 33 on the waist there. So my waist is like 33, 34. It kind of fluctuates up and down, but I always go for 34 when I'm wearing trousers. But I always have this issue of the 34-inch waist is great, but in some styles, the legs are far too tight. These jeans that I'm wearing right now from Represent are actually really, really decent. They're quite baggy on the leg. But here at Hockerty, they ask you to also measure your thigh. The thigh measurement is just about 26 inches. The measurements are taken. Now this is such an important part and there is a lot of room for error. I do not class myself as a tailor. I've took my measurements quite a few times in the past because of my coaching. So when I'm submitting check-ins, etc., I'm just monitoring my own body composition, but never for clothing. So fingers crossed we got this right, guys. But all the measurements are taken. I've created my profile now. It's time to start looking at some items of clothing. So as you can see, all of my measurements are on there now. So let's look at some suits. So first and foremost, you're going to select the fabric that you want. So I'm thinking something maybe like this kind of colour, as it is spring, summertime, so I want maybe like a nice beige colour. So I've selected my fabric. Now you can go for your style. So single-breasted, double-breasted, single-breasted 2 buttons. You can mix and match fabrics, so you can have different fabrics for the trousers or the jacket. I'm going to go for the same lapel, notch or peak. I'm going to keep it at notched. Pocket style. So as you can see, it goes relatively in depth here. Cuffs or no cuffs on the pants. You can have an active waist. That for me makes a lot of sense because my waist size does fluctuate, like I mentioned. And then you can select any accents, so you can change the lining of the jacket or you can put your initials in there as well. So I'm happy with that. So I've selected my items. I've gone for an ivory linen field jacket. We've got the white shirt. We have the camel coloured suit, and then I went for a black pair of tuxedo shoes as well. So there we go, clothes are ordered. The process was really quite simple and easy to manage. Now I guess I just wait until the clothes arrive and then we can try them on and see how they fit. My items have just arrived from Hockerty, so it's time to try them on and see just how good the fit is. So we've got the white shirt, we have the black shoes, and then of course, we've got that lovely sandy coloured suit, which is perfect for this time of the year. Summer colours for sure. They feel absolutely beautiful, lovely material. But of course, as we know, this is going to be the test because I always struggle with the trousers, but I sent my measurements in. Let's see if they fit me good. Cool, waist fits me nicely. The length of the trousers, you can see, the length of the trousers is absolutely spot on. They feel nice, just a little bit tight around here. That would be my only issue there. But I don't feel super restricted. Like, I feel like I can move with them. I could sit down. They don't feel like they're gonna bust, so that is great. They actually feel really comfortable. Yeah. And then of course, we went for a lovely white shirt. You can never go wrong with a white shirt. And of course, it'll go perfect with these trousers. So let's try it on, see how it fits. Yeah. Okay, so initially the shirt fits lovely. Definitely a little bit tight around the arms, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm going to button it up and see how it looks and feels. Okay, shirt is on. It actually fits really, really nicely. I do really appreciate a lovely fitting white shirt. And of course, it looks great with these trousers. It's hugging my body, but it doesn't feel, again, super restrictive. I can move around, it's not too tight and it's not too loose. That's one thing that I really dislike in some shirts. I've gone for some in the past that are big enough for me to move freely, but then the arms are baggy, or it's baggy around my midsection, etc. This fits really, really lovely. And now we move on to the suit jacket. Now this is going to be a biggie. I've got many blazers, some are slightly large, some fit me okay, some are a little bit tight. I'm hoping that this fits me beautifully. And here is the fit of the jacket. Now bear in mind, it's got some creases on. I've literally just took it straight out of the packet. It feels really nice, no restriction in terms of movement. It fits me really quite well. I probably would have liked it a little bit tighter around my midsection, but that's just my personal preference. Based off my measurements, I think this actually fits me really, really well, and I'm really happy with it. Personally, I would probably just wear this like this, maybe with a pair of white trainers. Some people probably wouldn't agree with that, but I did order the black shoes, so a black belt, a black pair of shoes, or brown shoes, brown belt. This would be a perfect little summer suit if you've got any weddings coming up or any formal parties. This would work really well. It looks smart, but it also has that element of casual to it. So yeah, I'm super happy with this, and I'm definitely glad that I ordered it. And then here we have the shoes, a classic pair of shoes that is just going to look great with most suits. Now I've got a lot of pairs of loafers, suede loafers, etc. I don't have any actual shoes like this. And here's a look at the fit in its entirety. I personally think it looks really, really nice. Do you think that the fit is on point? Do the black shoes go well with the black belt? I think I may lean slightly more towards brown with this colour, simply because I just think they will go a little bit nicer, but also the black contrast really, really well, and it's always a relatively safe option if you're not sure. I'm very happy with this suit. I'm definitely going to be wearing it, but I'm also going to utilize this a little bit differently. I'm going to be mixing and matching. I'll wear the blazer with some jeans. I'll probably wear the trousers with a different color blazer, maybe with a jumper, a crew neck t-shirt. There's so many options. I will never buy a specific piece of clothing, a suit, a jacket, a trousers, etc. for the purpose of wearing it once. I will always try to wear an item of clothing as many times as I possibly can. So when I buy something, in my head, I'm already creating 5 to 10 different outfits, or I've already got items that go really, really well, but there's that one thing that's missing. So that's something to bear in mind whenever you are shopping for new clothes. Always think about how versatile an item is and whether or not it's going to go with things that you already have in your wardrobe. Because the last thing you want to do is buy something that you're then going to have to go and buy loads more things just to be able to wear that item of clothing. There was one more thing, but I just need to go and change my top because I can't wear it over this. So moving on to the last item I got, and this might actually be my favorite item. So we have this beautiful linen, ivory colored, kind of like safari jacket. It's thicker than I thought it would be as well, to be honest. Let's see how it fits. I really like this. I was going to wear it, I've actually got them on now, with some white linen trousers, but the colours really don't match, so it's not hitting the way that I thought it would. But I have an absolutely brilliant idea for an outfit in mind for this particular jacket, so I'm going to save that for another separate get ready with me video, because I recently received some beautiful suede loafers that I think are going to work really well against the off-white colour here and create some lovely contrast. So stay tuned for that. I'm just going to button this jacket up, stand back a little bit and show it you in full. Now this is definitely me slightly stepping out of my comfort zone in terms of what I would usually wear, but I saw it and I thought it just looked really nice, and I had a few ideas of how I could potentially dress it, from casual up to smart, or even more of an elevated casual look, because I prefer to go for those smart yet still casual vibes. And there we go, a little introduction to a brand called Hockerty that I found on social media and decided to order some clothes and show you how they fit. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Remember, like, subscribe. If there's any particular brands that you guys think I should know about, I would love for you to let me know. So drop a comment down below and let me know where you think I should try next. This page, it's not just about me showing you what clothes I have. I want to show you very simple ideas that you could go, okay, I have that color trousers or that color top in my wardrobe upstairs. I can run upstairs, put those items together. You don't have to specifically wear exactly what I'm wearing, but I'm giving you that kind of idea as I try to develop my own personal style. I never used to be overly interested in what I was wearing, but as time goes by, I'm definitely trying to make a little bit more effort, and I just want to say thank you to everybody for engaging on my content, for deciding to hit that subscribe button, and just for being absolutely awesome. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on my next video.